Pakistan call itself a democracy, but out of 75 years, it has spent 33 years in military rule. Is that democracy? Or uniform in disguise? Let's decode another country with me in next 2 minutes. So, what if I told you that Pakistan was born in a dream in 1940, split in 1971, ruled half the time by the army, and today stands at the crossroads between superpower influence and civil unrest? The idea of Pakistan began with Lahore Resolution in 1940, demanding a homeland for Muslims in British India. On 14th August 1947, Pakistan emerged and it was divided into West and East Pakistan. Don't need to tell you that how partition was a tragedy and over 12 million people were displaced in Punjab alone and the fatalities were around 1.2 million. It sparked the first Indo-Pak war over Kashmir in 1947, ending in a UN-designed ceasefire and the line of control. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who was the founder, became Governor-General but died in 1948, leading to the political instability in the country. In 1971, East Pakistan rebelled due to the political and economic injustice, and India's intervention led to the crushing defeat of Pakistan. Bangladesh was born and Pakistan lost its 1/3 of territory. In response to the India's nuclear test, Pakistan performed its own in 1998, cementing South Asia's status as nuclear-armed region. The country is in persistent conflict with India. The major conflicts include 1965 war, the Kargil war in 1999, and the cross-border incidents like Uri in 2019, Pulwama, and the recent attacks in 2025. Kashmir remains the central point during and it draws this global attention, including China's involvement in the country. Pakistan is a country born from hope, scarred by division and locked in contests between democracy and dictatorship, east and west wings, and peace and paranoia. And as India's neighbor and aspirant focus, it matters not just on the map, but in strategy, stability, and future of our region. Jai Hind.